Right. Hey, that's not nice.
I'm gonna start plucking your
Oh,
hairs
you're
out.
live everywhere now.
I
Doing that
know.
to me. Good evening, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Sunday Night Chat with Jean-Luc and Nick. Hope you're having a great weekend.
I hope you're all doing okay. We've been away for a last little while. We'll fill you in on everything that's going on. We are live right now on social media. But if you want to join us in our Zoom room, you can always sign up. Go to jeanlucandnick.com and just scroll our website. Lots of stuff to do on there. I'll just leave it at that. There's a lot of things you guys can do. There's recipes, there's a forum, there's a whole bunch of stuff that you guys can join so you guys can not help us, but join us on these sessions in Zoom. And it also gives you a chance to join our summer contest because
Yes,
we'll have a
sir.
word today at the end of the session tonight.
There hasn't been a word in a
I
while.
know. So we're gonna give another word. We actually are starting putting up the price packages together. We thought of some socks. From Floor Plate Socks. So we thought of socks. We will probably have socks in our giveaway.
Mm-mm.
Probably some True Local. We're gonna reach
Of
out to True
course.
Local because we love them. We
Maybe
have
some cocktail
some
bomb.
cocktail bombs. So we're kind of hinting at some of the things that we've been trying all summer that we in loves enjoy. So we'll probably do some of those.
The word is box. Box? Box?
And so just a few announcements before we get started tonight. Tonight's just a community chat. We're just gonna talk about what's been going on with us with Caicos, how our things are going for the two of us, how we're going to try to keep going on our journeys, our mental health, how we're
Yeah.
doing right now. So first, like I said, just announcement next Sunday is our walk in Toronto
Yes.
at the Moccasin Trail. So if any of you are interested, or if you have friends. If your friends are interested in walking, this is
Not
open.
there.
This is open to everybody. So if you're ready, if you want to bring anyone, you want to come for a walk with us, we will be there in Toronto.
And it's not like a walk that you have to register for and pay for. It's just us saying, hey, we're meeting at this place and walk it.
Trail.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful trail.
It's a very
It's
beautiful.
very beautiful.
We'll make sure we don't make you climb the mountain that we climbed the last time.
Climb
Every mountain.
We have to because now we have to sing it while we
Yeah,
climb it.
definitely.
Okay. So that's next weekend. We're also coming to the West Coast. So if you live in Winnipeg, Regina, Saskatoon, Calgary, Vancouver, or Victoria,
All of the above.
we will be in your neck of the woods at the end of August and beginning of September. So if you go to our website, johnlucandnick.com, you can get your info. And these events are open to everyone as well. If you have friends who, might want to come out just for a walk, for dinner, for lunch, whatever we're doing, just have them go to the website and register, and we'll go hang out with you in the West Coast. So we already have every event has to be registered.
On our way to the West Coast.
Yes, and the western end of Canada.
Yay, we're finally making it.
Yeah, we're finally making it out
What's
west.
next, honey?
After that, I think that's it. Then we can start talking about what's been happening with us. Always. Oh, so thank you everybody who's been buying Epicure from us.
Oh, go get the box and the envelope.
Oh, yes.
We've been dying. I've been dying to do box.
Maybe the word should be box.
I know.
Where do
You need a
put it?
knife with it too. Wow, it's the Jean-Luc show. Finally, it happened, everybody.
Not really. I'm still
Nick is
here.
gone. I've gotten rid of him.
You haven't got rid of me. They can still hear me. That's
Oh, I thought he was already coming back. I'm not really prepared for my solo act.
Prepare for your solo act.
I'm not really prepared for the solo act. So let's do the box first.
Let's do the box.
Yes. So we're gonna do the box because we got our epic box in. So this is kind of a cool thing that you
Oh, fire alarm's going off.
Yeah, no lie.
Let's keep going. It's not our first time.
Not the first time at the rodeo. So an epic box is you get. It's really loud. Once a month, you end up getting a box with products in it, and you don't know what you're getting. It's like a little surprise.
Do you guys hear them?
No?
Good. Okay, so just talk.
Where's the talk?
Pretend you don't hear her. She's not here.
So it comes with some recipes.
The voice is in my head.
Oh, this is the box we should have got the other day. Burgers. They have the burger spice, and I thought we had some in our other box, but it's in this box instead.
So we're gonna be having burgers. So this is a burger mix from Epicure. So we're gonna
and then my favorite honey garlic, which we use all the time. The Nashville chicken.
We just had this one. This is another one.
Ooh,
I guess it must be good.
Yeah, that's from the new summer. That's why.
Butter
chicken. We have never tried their butter chicken, so I'm really excited about that. And beef au jus, so it's gravy.
Au jus.
Ooh, Philly style.
Philly.
We don't eat a lot of pork or beef, so I'm gonna find creative ways of making it. But you know what? Pulled chicken would be delicious too.
Pulled pork.
So that's pretty cool.
So we got a bunch of stuff. Again, if anybody wants any Epicure stuff, you're interested in any of the stuff, just go to johnlucandnick.com/Epicure. And what's cool is our amazing Laura, who is our epicure person.
Yeah.
You know, she's the above.
She's yeah.
We look up to her.
Hello. She
And so
sent
she
us
sent us
an we don't
envelope.
know what it is. We have no clue. Watch me something we shouldn't
So
be.
Marie just said that epicure butter chicken is so good.
Really? I can't wait to taste it. I'm
So
definitely excited
that
to
knife
taste
was a
it.
little scary there.
Yeah. I don't know what she sent us. Watch, she'll be like, "You shouldn't have opened that in public. It was a private thing, but
Post.
we don't do anything private." What's that? Amazing. She sent us some epics. And she said, "Oh wow!" She sent us a few little caramel, some chocolates. They melted, but that's okay. I'll still eat them. Some salted caramel chocolates, and then she sent us stickers for our water bottles and just congratulated us on being Epicure ambassadors and that saying, we're senior consultants and we've made some.
I have to take out my teeth.
You got to take out your teeth because you're a senior now, honey.
I'm a
What are you trying to
senior.
say? People that have false teeth are all seniors?
No.
Okay, you look at it. I'm like, he corrected it. He corrected himself. Thank you, Laura. That was very cute. That very cute card. It's very cute. It's a very cute card.
So
Okay,
that's the mail. Okay, so next thing we want to talk to you guys about is our weekend. So last time we spoke to you on Thursday, I think it was on
yeah, because we did that.
the American
Yeah,
not
July 4th.
Thanksgiving.
July 4th.
It's
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Independence Day. So we kind of came on and talked to you guys about Caicos. We're going to talk to you guys about that in a bit. But Friday, my sister, my mom, our niece.
No, Thursday night.
Thursday night?
Yeah, because that's where I went to the emergency room.
Oh, yes. But I was going to do your leg after, remember?
Oh, okay. Okay, whatever. But I was just doing it in chronological order,
okay,
which
then.
is
Let's
what
do
you
the leg.
normally do.
Let's do the leg.
Yeah, so I already told you that I've been having some pain last week, and it was like from my knee to my ankle, it was like shooting pain. And it went away when we went to Windsor. We came home, we did Pride, we did
TikTok.
yeah.
Here they are.
It definitely went away. And then on Thursday night, I woke up in so much pain. I was like, oh my God, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, I cannot even sleep right now. So I jumped in the car and went to the emergency room. I couldn't even walk to the emergency room, and the emergency room is really close. But I was like, if I get into a spasm and I can't walk, I'm not going to be happy. So I'm driving. So I went in and they did an x-ray on my knee and they have still no clue. They're still not sure. I tried to go see my doctor even before going to the emergency room because I thought, okay, I hate going to the emergency room when it's not an emergency, right? Because they don't need that extra pressure on them in the emergency room. But there was no place to go because my doctor their office was closed till this week. So I have to call in this week to make an appointment. And even the doctor, they just gave me stronger medication, which I was able to take Friday, and I took Friday and Saturday, I was fine. And then last night in the middle of the night, I woke up again with some pain, but then it went away as soon as I took the meds. So I'm gonna go see my doctor and then they probably said I might have to go see a neurologist because it could be nerves, it could be some type of nerve or something like that. So that's so far what I'm gonna go check and hopefully can get that worked out. I'm gonna do step in the morning without a step because I don't want to aggravate it more than I need to, but I need to get active again. And that's something we both really have said we needed to do. Okay.
I think he was going to pee in there.
Oh no, he keeps smelling in there and he never goes in.
He just went in.
Oh, he did go in?
Yeah, and he looked like he was positioning and pee. Which is why
we have an orange cat right now who has decided that he's going to pee where he wants to
fill
pee.
you in a bit
Right now.
our weekend
Yeah.
with the cat.
So that was my Friday. That was basically my Thursday to Friday. I ended up taking Friday off and not being able, like, I was in the emergency room till 6 a.m. by the time I actually was able to leave and all that. So, and I was exhausted. I was pooped. I was absolutely dead tired. And I knew that we were having the niece and nephew and sister and mom come down for the weekend. So
they came down on Friday. Our original plan was to take the train. And
yeah, we're heading to Niagara Falls on Saturday.
So but then
the subway station was out.
And we're like, okay, let's see if we can go train from another line. No, that go train line is off this weekend. It's buses. I'm like, I'm not taking a bus to thing. And so we drove.
Well, it was also a comedy of errors as well, because normally we book a room downstairs in our condo. We have suites. We couldn't even get a room for our niece and nephew to spend the weekend in the suite downstairs. We had to get them a hotel room because there was not enough room. We were gonna crowd it in our condo, but with Caicos being sick, we just didn't feel it was fair for Caicos, and didn't feel it was fair for his sister and the kids because they like to sleep.
Yes. So they came down on Friday. Jean-Luc made some chicken, some rice,
Mhm.
made some veggies. It was a really good dinner. They went to their hotel room, they slept, wake up next day. We headed off to Niagara Falls, and I just posted today a bunch of pictures of what we've done. There's some stuff we had never done. So we bought tickets on Percopolis, so we saved a lot of money in terms of the bundling we did. So we got to do Journey Behind the Fall,
Beauty Valley, which we had done before.
and
The tunnel.
the Fury, Niagara's Fury thing. The
Yeah,
show
the show
we've
that
done
is
before.
going to be closed.
Yeah, so we're
Actually,
closing that
they're closing that indoor show that shows you the
falls
yeah
and how they were
how it was
created.
created. I mean, it's an interactive show, so they're closing that, but we got to do that. Then we also did the tunnel, which was very, very
It's new
cool.
and it
It's
was really
new.
cool.
Apparently, a lot of you had said it was just featured on Amazing Race Canada this week. So, what are the odds that we showed up there when they featured it this week?
Yeah.
What else did we end up doing? We
Then we
did
took the bus.
the Arrow,
Our
the World
pass,
Tour. Yeah,
our pass included the bus in Niagara, so we took the bus all the way to the Whirlpool Aero cars, which something we never done before, and it's been there for years.
yeah.
You get in this little like tramway car, and you cross from Canada to Canada. But along the way,
You end up being in the
you're in
U.S.
the
at one
US for
part.
like 4 times because you crossed into the US over the water and then you get away from the US. So our nephew was like, I've been in the US. I've been
And
in
it
the
was really cute too because he kept going, isn't it illegal? I'm not allowed to be here without a passport.
US."
It was very cute. He was very cute about it.
Yeah, yeah.
And we have to give our niece and nephew, they are fabulous, two fabulous kids, like for a 10 and a 12-year-old. A lot of fun to be with. Funny as funny can be. Like their personalities are definitely shining through even more so now. And we can get away with a lot more. Well, we know
No,
we can't get away with a lot of stuff
my kids
anymore.
like, do that later. And it's like,
No.
I don't forget it.
Yeah.
Now
They don't
it's like,
forget anything anymore.
told me at
Or
6 p.m. that we would be doing this at 6:07.
or you say things and you're like, oh, they're never gonna understand what we're saying. And then all of a sudden they're like, what did you mean? And you're like, oh crap. I
Now
have
what
to
did you
explain
mean?
that. I wasn't planning on that, but
Yeah.
they're really, really cool kids.
So
They're great
after
kids.
the aero car, which again was something we never done, we went to do the go-karts,
Yes, we went.
which we'd never done in Niagara, and that's what was our nephew was so excited about. He was so excited. And what was kind of crazy is
We lucked out all
we
day.
lucked out a
As
lot.
much as we had like crappy things about trying to get there, like
We
it
lucked
was
out all day. So the first bus we caught was right there right away.
right
The
away.
second bus was pretty much always,
Yeah.
and we basically caught buses right away.
We ended up getting the very first ride. We were like right about to get in. They stopped us, but it wasn't too bad. We waited, what, 15, 20 minutes for it, which wasn't too bad.
And then when we were on the aero car, we were the first in, so we got the best view on the way out because they make you switch over on the way back. So we had the best view on the way there.
Yeah.
Then at the race car, the go-karts, we actually start racing. So we're
And we
going.
weren't sure how long we were going to have.
When we were watching all the other racers, they went around twice, and we're like, "Oh, cool, 2 rounds. That's cool." And this one's really fun because you go up like these spin towers, and you go down. It feels like Mario
It
Kart.
feels like Mario Kart. It actually feels like you're in a Super Mario game.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
And our nephew and niece have that game, and they
Yeah.
love that game. So
And
I was in the
He
car.
got to drive alone. Yeah.
Yeah, I was in the car with my niece, with our niece, and so she was like holding on to the steering with me, but we got 7 rounds at the
Yeah.
go-kart because
It was
after
crazy.
our round, the cars next after us, they started refilling them and like getting them all ready. So because they were doing that, our round lasted like forever.
It was crazy.
They all got to do 8. I got stuck at one point because there was a pileup and I got stuck behind it. But I drove like I drive everywhere else.
Yes.
Fast.
But it was
But so did they.
yeah.
The whole family is fast. We're not slow drivers. All of them. Like my mom was like in front. My sister, he was gone. Everybody's like, "Oh, look at the scenery!" And they're like flying by everyone. Yeah, that's basically.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We were glad we did that. And then we also
Wheel.
did the big Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
And we were gonna do dinner and everything down there, but no lie, we're gonna be very honest. It's expensive. Oh my God. Like 6 of us for lunch.
Was over.
I won't even it was
$200.
$200 for 6 of us for lunch. Like
Lunch.
insane. And I had sushi. That I had a tray of sushi. Like it was crazy. But it is what it is, you know what I mean?
And who all had puts in? Me
And the two
my
kids.
niece, and our nephew.
Yeah.
All three of us.
And the two
Because
kids.
the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
It's
But they
the-
wanted onion rings first, which is you.
Oh, that's totally
That's
me. If
you.
there would have been onion rings, I would, but they didn't have any.
So we came home, and then once we came home, we decided to order Chinese
Their
food.
favorite foods.
Yeah, Chinese food for my niece.
And pizza for the
Pizza
nephew.
for Antoine. And we ate that. They went back to their hotel, came back this morning. We went to the pool downstairs in our condo, spent some time there. They had brunch with us, and then they went home. They drove through North Bay because they wanted to go to Sturgeon Falls to get some chip stand food because it's their favorite place to eat. So they took a detour on the way home. And my mom is here now. She's in the room tonight. So she's made it home. She's safe and sound. She's all good to go. And it was a really fun weekend. And like as Jean-Luc said, what's fun is that the kids are starting to get their own personalities. And what's fun is Jean-Luc and I don't have many children we've seen grow up from birth to, like to adulthood, except for Pam's kids and Leslie's kids.
Yeah.
And then Antoine and Anne. So those are only 3 sets that we've seen, some of them from birth, like till now. And so it's funny to see their characters develop.
Yeah, they're amazing.
And we already know that our niece will love roller coasters.
Oh, yeah.
So we're
bringing her to Canada's Wonderland next year.
So excited. We already told next year's Canada's Wonderland so she can fit on all the rides.
We might have to put like pennies in her shoes or something, like little lifts in her shoes to stand her up. So it looks like she makes the line.
Yeah,
she's very petite. She's very, very tiny.
But she, like I said, she loves doing that kind of stuff. So we will definitely try to make sure that she can do as many rides next year. And that's why we're waiting to go so they can do everything together. Just to be fair for both of them. Like we don't want to.
What? We have a funny story. So we're driving to Niagara Falls on Saturday. Nick's driving. I'm in the passenger, and we have our niece in the background, and we're explaining HOV.
On the way there, it was 2 vehicles.
We had no choice.
We had no choice.
There's
we tried to find a way to rent a car or something. No, it was just not possible. Yeah. So we had to take 2 vehicles. On the way there, we had our niece.
So I was talking.
Oh, go ahead.
Like, honestly. But didn't I just say I was in the passenger seat and the niece was in the back? Like, honestly, my story.
Okay.
My goodness. So we're driving to Niagara Falls and we're asking my niece, we're like, do you know what the HOV is? Do you know what this is? Like, do you have any idea what this is? And she's like, not really. So we're explaining, the HOV is a lane that, you have, if you're more than one person in a car and you have a bunch of people going to the same place, you jump in the car together and you could get through the traffic much faster, right? So we're trying to explain this to her. And I said, what does your mom? So I asked her, so what does your mom do every morning, Monday through Friday? Her answer was, goes to Starbucks. She didn't think about work at all, but mom goes to Starbucks.
Which is true.
Which is true. But it was just, the way she said it was like, what do you mean? She wakes up and goes to Starbucks every morning.
Yeah. Sorry, the fire alarm is going off again.
So it feels like I'm yelling at you guys. I apologize.
In my spot, I was like, is he peeing?
He was not.
Check. I went to check. Okay. So we came home, we finished, they went home. So now we'll kind of fill you guys in on Caicos and how he's been doing since we've been since his initial issues we had 2 weeks ago. He's not doing much better right now.
No.
It's been really tough. He's fully infected. He has his chin is all ball swollen. His lips are all swollen. He has stuff coming out of his eyes, his nose, his paws are all black and they're all burnt and they hurt him. So he walks and he shakes his paws all the time. And he's on medication right now because he was so stressed constantly and he wasn't sleeping. So we put him on meds so that he can actually pass out.
So he can actually just not be as stressed out. Although he's still eating. There's still a lot of good things.
Pull out food. He
wants to eat still, so there's nothing wrong when it comes to that.
He's peeing everywhere right now.
He's having a hard time.
Everywhere we leave something, like if we leave any blankets anywhere, he pees on it right now. He poos on the floor. He can't go in his litter because his paws hurt so much. We've tried to put pee pads. He won't go on the pee pads. He's just going anywhere he wants. So
it's not on beds. So that's a great thing. It's always on the floor, on a carpet, on something that's, easily for us.
Laundry. He knows I love laundry. So he's trying to make sure I get a lot of laundry for him. But it's been hard for me because I blame myself.
And it's not his fault. And he's taking a lot of the blame and it's not his fault. It's a mistake. Things happen, you know what I mean? And we don't even know for sure. We're making an assumption as to what happened to Caicos. We're never going to know. There's not cameras that tell us that he did go into the shower. But I mean, the odds are like potentially the being burnt by the chemicals in the shower are potentially what is wrong. But it could also be other things. The doctor even said it. So our next step is we're gonna bring him back to the vet again tomorrow. Even Nick's sister's like, he's not that bad. First of all, Seba, who's his brother, normally if one of the cats is sick, the other cat knows it and does not go around it. And a lot of times they'll hiss at each other. They'll find ways to not like they smell differently. And Seba's around Caicos all the time, all the time. Caicos is still always eating. So we're trying to look at the positive stuff. And I'm actually hoping that the vets will even maybe offer trying to help us clean his paws. Cause I think that's the problem right now is the fact that we can never get his paws clean enough for the infection to stop spreading. So that's what we're hoping to do. But it's a process and it's hard on us. It's mentally hard on us. It is we go through moments of ups and downs where we forget about it, of course, because the cat's not always with us. But then all of a sudden he'll come out and we see him shaking and we're like, are we being selfish right now? Are we the ones making him suffer? And his sister keeps saying, no, you're not making him suffer. He's not, he's fine right now. He's still attentive. He's still out. He has hidden a few times. He's not as social as he used to be. So those who know Caicos and who have met him in person, he's not the same cat anymore. He's definitely not. He's skittish with me because as soon as he sees me, he thinks, oh crap, they're gonna grab me and they're gonna clean me again. So it's tough. It's tough, especially when you've been with this kitty for such a long time and he's a part of our life, right? Like he's our everything. So but we're gonna make it through. We only can do one thing at a time. We can only, we're not vets, we're not doctors, but we can only take the suggestions as to what they tell us to do, and we're doing it. We're absolutely doing it.
Spots right now is our balcony.
Our balcony. He loves sitting on the balcony outside.
He was there all day today.
All day today.
Woke up this morning, opened the door. He went out there. He's been laying there all morning
Yep.
and all afternoon. We just brought him in recently, and now he's inside. But he just lies there outside
in the heat
and sleeps because the medication that we gave him is to help him sleep. So he sleeps all the time right now. But he's just he's afraid of our room. He's afraid of our bathroom. He's afraid of,
Well, even while we were in Niagara Falls on Saturday, we decided because we didn't want, because Seba, as much as Seba doesn't know any different, he wants to play still, and he'll attack his brother. So we decided to put Caicos in our bathroom, close the door, put water, a litter in there. He didn't use it, but some food. He used the carpet instead. And we just let him in there for the day. Like I hate to say we locked him in the bathroom, but we felt that was the safest place for him to be without being accosted by his brother and trying to run away or be hurt or hide. And then when we get home, even have a harder time finding him. So he was in there. He came home and he was fine. He came out on the balcony with a guest last night as well.
Give up on him.
No, he's not done. He's not done. He's got a lot of life in him. We just got to help him out.
Yeah. So on a different note,
it's just like us, my legs killing me sometimes, but I'm not gonna just say, "Oh, well, I'm done. Bye, everybody."
And that's
my leg hurts. It's over.
Doing step or doing anything. It's just it's been a hard toll on us, not sleeping well, and we're hoping tomorrow we have it on the calendar. Hasn't been canceled yet. So we are planning to do step tomorrow morning. That's our goal. We need to get back to be active because we're feeling it that we're not active right now. So we're going to do that tomorrow. And we're going to try to do as much as we can to do what we can to still continue on our wellness journey because this has not helped us.
It hasn't at all.
Caicos' illness is
Nick said it the other day. It started with Nick in January, and then me in March, like him January, February, me March, April, May. Now Caicos June, July, August. We're like, enough.
Each one of us have gone through something one after the other this year, and it's like we don't get a break to, like we try to do something and something else happens to kind of derail us.
And we're gonna be we're very honest about it. We know it hit our weakness, right? Like it's hit us to the point where it's made us weaker and weaker, and we know we can overcome it, but sometimes when it happens, you have to let it happen. and try to pick up from wherever you left off and keep moving on, because that's all we can do.
We can still walk 26,000.
We can still walk 26,000 steps
and live and
Yeah.
tell the tale.
Yeah. And I'll be honest, I've still been getting on my Shaper and I'm still green. I haven't moved. My weight is still at 222. I've been on it, and
Is anyone shocked that
well,
I haven't been on?
I'm not gonna lie. No, that's true. And today I got on. I'm up 2 pounds, but of course I'm in Canada's Wonderland eating stuff that I normally wouldn't.
You went to
I went to Canada's Wonderland apparently, and I did not bring Nick. Niagara Falls, because we talked about Wonderland with the kids. But
It's so funny on the weekend. My mom or my sister said something and he corrected them.
yeah,
And I was like, it's like, you can tell that Jean-Luc is married to me now, because back in the
he's
day,
rubbed off.
he never would have.
I would never have corrected people.
He does.
Oh, yeah.
I do.
Yeah, I never would have. Yeah, we had some really fun. There was some really hilarious moments this weekend,
Yeah.
like some really funny moments. And you know what, guys? Find those funny moments and laugh.
Yeah.
Especially when you're in the dumps and you're struggling, you still have to find the laughter within stuff. Because if you don't, it makes it 12 times worse. So at least if you're crying a little bit and then you make yourself laugh, the crying doesn't seem as hard anymore, because the laughter's created those positive endorphins in your body. So honestly, please, please, please always find time to smile and laugh, even though life is handing you a bowl of Eden Cheerios. Yeah, that too.
So the last thing we want to talk about is something more happy and more fun. So Jean-Luc and I last year on my birthday visited an inn in Haliburton in Ontario called Sir Sam's Inn. While we were at this inn,
We had visited this place several times before
when
that.
this thought
Yes,
happened.
yes.
So while we were
We've been
visiting
there
the inn,
many
we were walking
times.
around that one, we're like, it'd be fun to have like a retreat here. Oh, we could maybe talk to Rustic Mama about having it, and ding 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 ding.
Bougie Mamas has been created.
Bougie Mamas has been
It's official.
It's official. So what's happening is this next February 2025, we are taking over Sir Sam's Inn in Haliburton, which is an inn that has it has a big inn with rooms. It also has small little cottages, chalets with some of them have jacuzzis in them, some of them have fireplaces in them, all of them have different stuff. There's an indoor pool with therapeutic water stations, so you can get massage in the pool. There's lounges by the pool that you can sit by a picture window to see the outside snow, because it's going to be in winter. There's also an actual bar at this place and a chef at a restaurant. So you're actually going to get a menu, and on the menu will say, here's your choice for appetizers, here's your choices for entrees. So you'll have all the options of a gourmet meal at this place. So you get your breakfast and your dinners are included, and accommodations and the sessions that we're going to have. So it's basically a rustic mama retreat kind of feel, but at a bougier, more different kind of atmosphere, because and I already know some people already booked and are here tonight, and somebody else who just told me today that they booked.
And again, we're just reiterating this. This is on a smaller scale as well. So you're not looking at 250 women being there. You're looking more at potentially the most
50 or less.
50 or less.
Yes.
So it'll be a smaller scale, a lot more intimate, but a lot of fun, more interaction, more getting to know people. We're going to play some games. We're going to get to know each other.
Games we played in Zoom? Well, wait till they're in person. We can actually do it in person now. So this has been a dream of ours for years. We've wanted to do a retreat and do something like this for forever. We love doing Rustic Mom, and that's kind of the same idea, but we've always wanted to do more of a bed and breakfast style kind of thing. And this is how we're theming the Bougie Mama weekend, more like a slumber party. So now it's going to be more of that kind of feel. And what's cool about Sir Sam's is next door to Sir Sam's is a ski hill. So we're going there in winter. So if you're a skier, you can actually then also bring your skis, or you can rent skis and go skiing while you're there for that weekend.
There's also
dog sledding,
snowshoeing, dog sledding.
The wolf sanctuary.
There's a potential opportunity to go to the wolf sanctuary if you're interested, which is a really cool place. So there's a lot of stuff to do, and then if not, just sit around and relax by the fire at the cottage and enjoy the time with a bunch of fun ladies
and
two gays.
There's RMTs, and you can get mani-pedis as well while you're there.
Yeah.
So there's a whole boatload of things that are happening. So if you're interested about Bougie Mamas, I will be emailing this week with it on Thursday with some information on the email on Thursday, or you can see information soon on our website. And you can see on our website now, and you can actually go to our page in our Facebook group because I already posted information earlier today.
Excellent.
So that's the gist of what we wanted to say.
That's our wrap up for today for our last couple of weeks. We're not hoping like we want to get back. We need to get back to it. We need to find some type of pattern again in our lives. It's very hard. But once you break that consistency, bringing it back is not easy. And we're being honest with you. And we're still always at the beck and call of this orange kitty.
Yeah.
Because like if we get a phone call, if the vet calls us tomorrow and says, "Hey, I can't see him until 4 o'clock tomorrow," we're gonna have to cancel step again. And we're gonna be very honest. We don't wanna like lie and say we're you know what I mean? And we're gonna try to do it the days of now instead of in advance because we need to keep the schedule in for ourselves. We need to force ourselves to do it in the morning. It'll make us feel better. We know it will. That's the worst part about it.
I miss my side taps.
Yeah.
My side taps. I miss my back.
I like how he misses his side tap. Okay, you know what? I miss you, Lynn. I miss you, Darcy. I miss you, Sally. He misses the moves and I miss the people. Just like I miss you, Linda. I'm just teasing. I'm bugging him. So on that note, everybody, I hope you all have a great stick around in Zoom.
Stick around in Zoom, but we'll live stream
by TikTok, by Facebook, by all the other
accoutrements.
That's the word I'm looking for.